have some strange things going on right now. All right, guys, check this out. Check this out. All right. So we are going to go. Check this out. This is, somebody sent me this. I don't know if he wants me to reveal it, but look here. Check this out. Okay, I want you guys to focus in on one portion, and that's right over here. I want you to look at here and tell me what you see, what you guys see right here. I'll go ahead and read it out for you. Dollar to silver ratio now. All right, $844 per ounce for silver. Okay, dollar to gold ratio, and look here, dollar to silver ratio in 1913 was $2.64. What's up, Diane? How you doing? Dollar to silver ratio right now is $844 per ounce. Okay, gold in 1913 was $29.13. It's showing to be $6,982 right now. Let me do something else here. Let's check out the gold spot price, right? Let's check that out. It's only showing to be $1,500, the gold spot price. Now you understand what my title is right here. What is going on right now? What is going on? $1,500 an ounce is showing the spot price is, but over here on the debt clock, okay, and I would assume you guys, this is the us.debtclock.org. This is live, okay. You see all these numbers flickering right here. Why is it that gold and silver are at these prices here, but it's showing to be $1,500? Something is going on. Something is going on right now. I mean, even if you look at, where is it? Oil. Yeah, dollar to oil ratio right now is 22.58. That's correct. That's absolutely correct. Exactly. Who, me? Exactly. That's right now it's being suppressed. What they are doing, they are hiding the reset, the inflation. They're hiding something, and I'm just utterly shocked that it's being shown here. This is crazy. We need Conor McGregor to promote X-Free the way it's going. Price, yeah, I know, right? No, believe me, I'm going to tell you guys something. The real price of XRP. Somebody also told me that the price of silver will correlate with the price of XRP, not dollar for dollar, but seeing the price of silver up means the price of XRP would go up as well. So just think about it. It's showing to be, let's look at the spot price of silver real quick before I say that. Silver spot. You know, Sachin, I don't know if it just happened today or what. Something, I was just shown this a couple minutes ago. So silver spot price is showing to be $17.73. It's been this way, let's see. Yeah, definitely. It was up over $19 a few days ago. Now it's showing, well, last 30 days, but it's showing to be down just above $17. But you know, this is something is going on, guys. What's up, Charlie G? How's it going? Price was 8,600 a couple days ago. Yeah. So what it seems like to me, Breha 15. Yeah. I mean, because look at it. Wait a minute. Price of gold was 8,600. Is that what you're saying? This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. They are, yeah. Whatever is this recession or this reset, it's already happening. It's in the process right now. They're hiding it from us. They are absolutely keeping it from us. And with everything that's going on today, look at Brad Garlinghouse is all over the place. How many? Like 3 different interviews just today. It's yeah. You saw Charlie G saw it at 8,600 too. Yeah. What's up, Thomas Harris? Thank you for joining, man. Yeah, Bearable Bull did a vid on it. Oh, okay, Bearable Bull was talking about it. Yeah, they're easing us into what's about to happen. They're definitely easing us into it. My thing is it's so crazy that we can go right here and look at what's actually happening, but it is not translating into what we should actually be seeing. Yeah, this is this is crazy, guys. Let's see. XRP flashed to 9,000. You know, actually, I believe XRP on the side that we can't actually see. I think XRP is well over $100. We're still buying. Yeah. Mr. Big Man, you saying it flashed to 9,000 on Coinbase? Are you kidding me? Yeah, they're. I think they're having a harder and harder time trying to keep this suppressed. I appreciate you, XRP hodler. I definitely appreciate you saying that. China-U.S. trade negotiations on the 10th. Yeah. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. And then, actually, this here, what David Schwartz actually said, I think this has already happened. He says his dream scenario is Swift makes a deal with Ripple where all their banks get to use RippleNet for free, maybe even paying Swift. Fits our XRP strategy perfectly. I think it's already happened, guys. MC Chicken is... Yep. Yep, absolutely. Bullwinkle, yep. They're hiding it. They're hiding it from us. I think they're waiting... And I guess my question would be, what exactly are they waiting on before they expose it? That's my question. There has to be something or some type of event that they're waiting on before they actually expose this. Because I mean, look, the crypto prices. I mean, XRP. I'm going to tell you, when I look at this, it seems to me that, look, you see it wicking up. Or, yeah. So you see it shooting up in price here, and then it gets capped. XRP is ready to go. I mean, There's a lot going on. Black Swan incoming. Yep. What are they waiting for? Maybe the total collapse. You know what? What it could be is they could be positioning XRP. So or basically they could be bailing out the banks in the background. That's very well what they could be doing right now, because guys, the banks are not going anywhere. Yeah, the U.S. and China deal probably got something to do with new financial system. Yeah, I mean all of this is related. It's all based on or related to the this new financial system. I think that what they are trying to do is avoid a major situation where the whole world just goes absolutely nuts. That's what I think they're trying to do, because I mean, just think about it. If all of a sudden it was exposed that these prices, that means that inflation, all this is huge amounts of inflation. It just means that the dollar has reduced in value quite a bit. So China's gonna, XRP did really flash. Yeah, that's what somebody's saying, Zach. When Arizona T isn't IS sensitive more than the financial crisis. You may never see it though. That's the thing. I think it's gonna be a gold standard. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna show you that too. Wixbeer videos today said banks needed 215 billion just to stay alive. That's not. That's a lot, but it's really not much. To be honest with you, think about how much XRP would be worth if it was at $10, $20, $50. Easy to take care of. 15 billion would be nothing. So now check this out. I don't know if you guys watch the X22 report. I don't want to play the video, but they definitely so this right here, economic message received sets the gold standard. Now I have not listened to this video, but I was also told that there was going to be an announcement of basically a gold-backed dollar coming very, very soon. Nah. Yeah. So. Yeah. There's. I think, guys, we're gonna see. Oh, man, I'm just trying to think of what they could be waiting on though. The 10th, maybe. Maybe it is the 10th. Maybe it's the meeting after that Trump is gonna have with China. It could be the 10th, because that was when the money was going to run out or something like that. With the what is it, the money that the government was putting back into the system. Oh man, I can't think of it now. Let's see. Check out Day Trader, Crypto Trader 2. Mr. Big Man, are you saying check that guy out? What is it? Check out Day Trader. Is that his? What's the account? Yeah, repo. That's right, lug nuts. Yeah, the repo. They're supposed to run out of money or something like that. Or November 5th and 8th and 9th will expose XRP as a new world currency. Yeah. Let's see. Digital cloud. To me, the X22 report clashes with Greg Manarino, but because Greg says the Fed is working with the president, but X22 thinks the president wants to remove the Fed. Yeah, X22 does. They do say that, but the Fed actually is what the Federal Reserve is a central bank. I'm wondering if. So first of all, there's a plan behind the plan, right? What we see is, I don't want to get too deep into it, but Trump, how can I say this? Yes, well, anyway, X22 report does say that a lot. He says that Trump wants to remove the Fed. That could be the case. It could be that all of this obviously is just misdirection. Whatever the case is, we do know that things are happening in the background that we cannot see, and they're definitely hiding it from us. As now it could smash past $10, not a problem. Yeah, I think I personally think what they're going to do is essentially slow down the increase in price for XRP, just like they're doing. Because I'm going to tell you right now, XRP is ready to take off, guys. It is absolutely ready to take off. When you see it bounce, when you see it like get deflected as it's going up, just like right now, it is being held down. And look, don't mistake this. All these markets, every market there is manipulated. Every one of them. Okay, the people with money, they're not going to let anything just happen by chance. Okay, they got to make sure that they're going to make money. They don't want to, they don't want to be like us. I mean, or they're not going to be like us. They're going to make sure that anything that they deal with, they are going to make their money out of it. So we're the ones that get into things and lose money. They don't. Let's see. It seems to me the Fed has the foot on gas and will continue. Yeah, I think it almost seems like they want to crash the dollar. That's what it looks like. But I keep hearing other stuff where, just like the dollar is going to be backed by gold. And that actually would make sense, to be honest with you. We have crypto, and we still have fiat, but crypto, not crypto, but the dollar is if they back the dollar with gold, it all makes sense. I guess any scenario can make sense. We just don't know. Hell, we don't know what's going on. Behold a pale horse. Yeah. You talking about what's his name? The guy he was killed in front of his house. Oh, what was his name, man? I know what you're talking about. The dollar, yeah, but the dollar is eventually going to go away. Bro, Pomp in Brad's interview, Brad pretty much said we are holding the price back for the big launch. Not the exact. Okay. So that makes sense. So they must be holding it for swell. I think we're going to see a rise in price before swell, but I do believe, Bill Cooper, that's right. Yeah, Bill Cooper. I think the price is going to rise a little bit before swell, but after swell, that's when we're going to see the biggest jumps, the bigger jumps, than we've ever seen before. That's what I'm thinking. William Cooper. Yep. We'll be the third world country with our federal debts. Yeah, I know, man. But actually, that's the whole point of this. They're trying to erase all the debt. That's what they're really they're trying to do. It's crazy, man. But 10 extra people show us. Yeah. Oh, 10. Yeah, there could be. That's what. Just now, a day and a half away. That's good. It's going to be interesting. Calling 10 at 10 o'clock. Hey, what's up, Jared? Gio, what's up, man? Oh, DJ posted the Coinbase glitch 9K on Twitter. Really? Let's take a look at that real quick. All right. Let's see here. Oh, snap. What the? Dude, can you imagine? Could you imagine waking up and XRP's over almost $10,000? That would be freaking crazy. Well, okay, so Tom, I think the price is going to increase before swell, but after swell, it's going to increase in larger jumps. Is what I'm saying. It's not that we're going to be sitting at 27 cents until swell. No, I don't think that. On live YouTube, who's on live YouTube? Are you saying that? I've been thinking the same thing. They will crash the dollar, but how would that be advantageous to the powers that be? Yeah. Why do I think after swell the price? Well, okay, so there's supposed to be some announcements during swell. So just keep your eyes open. I can't. There's a lot of stuff I don't want to go into. I can't go into. Just keep your eyes open for swell. But the end of this month or from now until the end of the month, it could be pretty interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, Schwartz is on YouTube about XRP. Really? So wait, he's live right now? Is that what you're saying? Let's see. Is that what you... Time to smack it down. Yeah. There's... Okay. I'm trying to... Okay, let's see. Smarts, would you say? Okay, this is what you're talking about. Okay, I'm gonna have to save that bad boy right there. I announced my design for XRP collateralized stablecoins on the XRP ledger. Okay. He put out a stablecoin. So okay. So check this out. And I know you guys, if you've been watching my videos for a while, let's see this thing. What I've always said was gold would back XRP. XRP would back a stable coin. Now, initially I was thinking that stable coin was going actually to be XLM. All right. It probably will not be. I got some other information saying that the confidence in XLM wasn't really there anymore. So what they'll likely do is create a digital dollar for the most part. I mean, that's the best way you can, best thing I can call it. But it will be, what we would consider a dollar, and that would be pegged or backed by XRP. So, yeah. Oh, and what's up, B Brave? How's it going, man? It's been a while. So check this out. Libra, you guys do realize Libra was never actually meant to launch, right? It was Libra was simply, Katz explains it. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it. YouTube. You know how YouTube is. So I play any of that stuff. They're gonna have a problem. But Libra coin was just meant to get the Fed or get the government moving on regulations. That's all it was for. Yes, XLM. I think IBM signed with China yesterday. Really, XLM, but I don't know about that IBM commercial. IBM commercial 2012 RFID chips. You're not a fan now, man. They can keep the chips. You won't be putting a chip in me. Sorry. Yeah, I'll live on the streets. I got no problem with that. Libra was an attention sparker. Yeah, exactly. Because It's attached to Facebook. Facebook has what, a couple billion people, a couple billion accounts or whatever. Yeah, a lot of them aren't actually active or alive, but still. Yeah, exactly. It was there to bring more awareness to the crypto space, as well as kind of shake up the lawmakers, because they definitely don't want. So we know the danger, I guess you could say, or and they weren't concerned about Libra in the way that we are. I won't get involved with Libra because I know Facebook itself, they're not very good with data. But these other, the lawmakers don't like Libra because, I mean, just think about it. All the accounts that are on there, just think of the way everything can be circumvented. The normal pathways that they have us going through can be circumvented by something like that through Facebook, because Facebook has, you can go on there and buy all types of stuff. I mean, all they would do is just increase that even more. Next thing you know, they're not getting their taxes. I mean, really, it comes down to, okay, how are we going to get our money? That's essentially it. Libra could have totally circumvented that, but it was never meant to come to life anyway. So, do I dump my XLM? No, I wouldn't dump your XLM, because the thing is, I'm not sure if XLM is not going to be used or anything. I have XLM, so I'm not getting rid of it. Let's see, watch it. It's nuts. Yeah, okay, yeah, I will definitely. You're talking about Mr. Katz. Yeah, I'll check that out. Let's see, watch the commercial. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was there to wake up. Do I recommend buying XLM? I do not recommend anyone buy anything. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't, I can't tell you guys, anybody what to do or buy or any of that stuff. I can share what I have, in some cases I do, and I can share what I think about it. That's really it. I mean, everybody has to really make their own decisions. So, Vetbro, I think XLM, when they did or I don't know if they already did their latest update, but they said that feature, there was the feature where, they have that I guess the inflationary feature was not going to be transferred during this update or something like that. I read something to that effect. So I'm not sure if it's still going to be inflationary or not, but, who knows? Hold XLM, the price will rise, but if U.S. and China fight over the currency in years, China gonna wait for Hillary or something. Yeah, long term, I think what I'm gonna do, because XLM could be the what you use to buy stuff with. Okay, it could very well be. So what I was told back in early 2018 was that XRP was basically going to be used by the financial institutions, the companies or whatever, but XLM was going to be for retail like us, for everyday spending. So that means that it's going to go up. It's not going to stay at 6 cents. XLM would have to be at least $1, okay, for it to serve that type of purpose. So if it is, either way, I think it's going to go up. So that's just my opinion. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Zach O'Hare, yes, you are exactly right, man. Everybody be careful. Just be watchful. I mean, keep your eyes open on all the news that comes out, all the information that is being released, guys. I'm telling you, we're definitely going to have to be very careful. But this right here is just blowing my mind. I mean, yeah, that's just crazy. I'm your fly financial advisor. No, man, I have to be, I'm not getting paid, so I just tell you guys what I do, right? Sometimes, not, you know. Let's see. You dumped all your XRP for, all your XLM for XRP hodler. Hey, man, all I can say is XRP is, that's it. XRP is the one, right? I feel like you can't go wrong with XRP. Yo, Zach over here? Okay, yeah. It's for the people. USA cannot afford fanning around with children's debt. Yeah, well, hey, John, you know what? They're already doing it. They're just not telling us. And I've been saying this for months. Everything that we are expecting to happen, not everything, but some of the things that we're expecting to happen, XRP up in price, the dollar, everything, all the changes that we've been told are going to happen, it's already happened. They just have not told us yet. They haven't exposed that to us yet. But it's all there. It's already going on. Let's see. I use a lot higher, around 1,200 for silver. Really? That is crazy, man. John from the Centel family. It used to be a lot higher. Wow. Let's see. What else we got? Vet, a sure winner. I like Vet. I do like Vet. This is not QE. I don't know what joke of the day. Both will be used, just as you said. Okay, you think those, C. Smith? I kind of feel like it would, to create something at this point, create another coin that I don't know. There's still things that we don't know that are going on in the background, so it's hard to say. But it would be very convenient just to use the coin that was pretty much cloned off of XRP, which that would make total sense. What happens to the U.S. economy? This is contact chart for pips. If the dollar is moved as the world reserve currency. Well, for us it would be bad, but I think that's what they're doing right now. We're actually moving away from the dollar as being the world reserve currency, and the U.S. is actually, I think it's moving to really utilizing XRP as the world reserve currency. Again, we're not being told about this. It's not being exposed to us. So, until it actually is, we're gonna just get more of the same. That's what I think. Yeah, holding XRP is definitely the best thing I feel like I've ever done. So, wow, man, this is just crazy stuff. And what do you guys think about the all the videos or the interviews that Brad Garlinghouse is doing? Look, when you see, because think about it, 2 months ago, they didn't even want to mention XRP. 3 months ago, I'll say. Nobody would even actually say XRP out loud. Now, Brad Garlinghouse is on Fox News. He's been on CNN. We got Pomp, which is, he's I think, what did he have? I forgot what company he had, but either way, he's a well-known figure. We have all of these different people interviewing, or different stations or whatever, interviewing Brad Garlinghouse, and XRP is the topic. Ripple is the topic. Something. It's gearing up for something to happen. Yeah, the XRP Roadshow, absolutely. Perfectly put, man. Perfectly put. China and Russia have been dumping USD. Yeah. Yep. Okay, let's see. Okay, what else? XRP won't be the world reserve currency. Hey man, let me ask you a question here, Mr. ILN. Do you feel like your name would be slightly offensive? I'm gonna have to go ahead and kick you out. All right. If you want to change your name, you can return. Otherwise, that can be very offensive to some of us. Thank you. All right. Everything happens at once. Bat goes live. Go. Yeah. And you know, oh man, a lot has happened, guys. There's been there's been delays. There's been there have been there's been some things that happened that kind of delayed this whole process, but it's going to happen no matter what. It's on its way, guys. Let's see. He says, I heard Papiano was respectful, but he didn't listen to Garling House at all. Well, I mean, honestly, Pompliano, we do have a word that's very similar to that. Pompous. I mean, I agree. Digital cloud, we did. It's all showing. Yeah. Yeah, no problem, Skirch. Skirch. All right, Skirch one. Yeah, man, that's kind of ridiculous, man. If you're gonna be involved in something, I mean, that just makes no sense. You're gonna come in with a name that's very disrespectful. I mean, come on, man, come on, go home and do some homework. All right. Yeah, he's a fool. He's definitely a fool. I tell you, man. Some people, man. Some people. All right. Let's see. Pomp is a BTC maxi. Well, you know what? So you gotta know this too. All these guys that are saying, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna say this. If there are influencers who are pumping any type of anything other than XRP, right? And you don't really have too many people like Pomp actually pushing XRP. But guys like Pomp, guys like say Tone Vase, all these influencers out there, I'm going to tell you, they're not stupid. They got rich off of crypto. They got rich because they knew or they saw this innovation or what, however you want to call it, but they saw it, they got involved with it, and they were able to capitalize on it. So at this point, a lot of these guys actually get paid to shill whatever it is, Bitcoin or Ethereum or any of that. They will keep on doing that until the cows come home. But in the background, they're going to have XRP. They're not going to miss that type of opportunity. They're not stupid. They have it. They're just not going to. They're not going to come up and start telling people about it because they're. I don't know if it's whether they are kind of stuck in it or if it is just that they're being paid and they really can't talk about anything else. Whatever the case. That's absolutely fine. We know what XRP is. We know where XRP is going, and it just is what it is. And think about it. Think about it like this: you have right now, say you have 20,000 XRP, right? XRP goes to $500, and then another coin comes up that's even better than XRP, but that would be hard to do, right? So now this other coin is trying to get traction and all of that. A lot of us would probably buy into it, but if you have a lot of money tied up in XRP or whatever, it's possible that you might not be very welcoming of this new coin. I personally wouldn't have a problem with it, but some people, they have different ways of looking at things. Legendary says it seemed to him that that Pomp edited the video when Brad was explaining. They probably did. They have ways of splicing the video to where it's very hard to tell if it was changed. Anytime they cut or anything like that, I'll have to definitely watch it. Yeah, Pomp has some. John Evans says Pomp has some bags full. Yeah, Hey, bro, I totally trust you completely. He as far as talking about it, he's definitely trapped on it. He's trapped. He has a lot of people with a lot of money behind him. He can't just all of a sudden start, like, oh, XRP. Nah, he can't do that. Let's see what else. That's an exciting price chart. Yeah, I know, right? That would be an awesome. That would be something awesome to wake up to right there. I'll tell you that. I'd be cashing out faster. Oh man, I try to cash out as fast as I can. All right. Yeah, they follow the money. Yep, they do, man. It doesn't matter what happens, what comes out of their mouth. They are going to follow that money. But like even like Ben, like Mr. Big Man saying, Bitcoin Ben, he's tied up in it. I think a lot of these guys spend a lot of money buying, Bitcoin and things like that. I'm sure there are several different reasons why these guys push Bitcoin, and it's fine. I don't care. I personally just don't care what someone else likes or doesn't like. It's their choice. So, okay. Oh my gosh, hold on a few years. Yeah. Perhaps 2017 when CNBC was pumping XRP while it was over $3. It was an experiment to see. Digital clout. So I completely believe, I believe Bitcoin was a social experiment from the beginning. I think, because see, I did, doing the research that I did on XRP, the concept has been around long before crypto was in even a thought. Well, a thought in the way it is. Back when the technology was not there to actually create crypto, the idea of XRP was already around. So before they actually exposed something like XRP to the public, they, what you do is you expose something else that's very similar. See what the response is. Initially, Bitcoin, of course, people were very skeptical, all of that, but just coming from an old idea of finance to something new, obviously, is it's kind of hard to convert, but eventually people did. Bitcoin goes all the way up to where it did, and that's kind of proof in the concept, right? So now you start to bring up the one that you really want to take over, and here we are. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, December boom time. Oh yeah, December is gonna be big again. It's gonna be big. Yeah, November. I think November and December. You want to believe government? No, man. King of Spades. The government's not going to crash crypto. That's where we're headed. See, the thing is that the fiat system can't, it cannot survive longer than I think the time limit on a fiat, it's like between, if I remember correctly, like between 70 and 100 years. It just can't last any longer than that. So, especially when it's not backed. Well, okay, so when the dollar was backed by gold, the reason why they went to a Federal Reserve note was because it didn't have there wasn't a way for it to expand with the economy, with the U.S. economy growing the way it did. They couldn't expand it like that, being tagged to gold or pegged to gold. So they make it a Federal Reserve note. That way they can print it however much they want. Although it'll get out of hand, obviously, which it did, and here we are now. So now we're going into something. It's essentially kind of starting over again. Now this is a little bit better. Crypto is a little bit better, but it'll end up being the same thing as fiat. Skirt said, I think BTC will make it because it was first. Yeah, the reason why Bitcoin will be around for a while, okay, and this is just my opinion again. The reason I think Bitcoin will be around for a while is simply because such a small amount of people actually know anything about crypto, okay? Most people out there, they heard about Bitcoin first. So the on-ramps for Bitcoin, and also the on-ramps for Bitcoin are still more than XRP. I mean, this is just what I think. I think until we get to the point where the conversation will start with XRP and the on-ramps are, just as much as Bitcoin, I think at that point we'll start to see Bitcoin die. But XRP will surpass Bitcoin as far as, when we're looking at these, market caps and whatnot. It'll surpass it long before it actually starts to die, I think. Goku, he says, I'm gonna buy some XRP now. Hey man, this is always a good time. Yeah. People never get along, man. There are too many ways to separate ourselves. All right. Let's see what else we got. It's already digital. Do you think actually time to go? Yeah, I think it's very possible, Goku. I think it's possible it will. I mean, but again, it's hard to say what these people are going to do. All I know is I got XRP, and it's going to take us somewhere. So, all right, let's see. Bitcoin will be just an altcoin in 3 years. Yeah, I don't doubt it, man. All right, the economy's fourth quarter. And kind of, I think this. I don't know if we're gonna see a crash to the extent that we should. There's some things I would love to say. I just can't. I can't say it. But yeah. I'm going to refrain. Hey, John Edwards, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, and it is hard, man. I like doing it, but yeah, sometimes it's kind of taxing when you got to make a video every day. Dow was down. Yeah, the Dow is going down. Oh man, but yeah, we may not see a full crash like we should. It should be worse than the crash in 29, 30s, whatever. But I don't know if we're gonna see one that bad. It changing over, or this new economy that comes in also. It's not going to be perceptible. I don't think people are going to really notice what's happening until pretty much after it's done. You'll be able to, at some point, you're going to be able to take your XRP, go into a bank, take out a loan, transfer however much you want to the bank. And this is the reason why, like, I don't think banks are necessarily going anywhere. I just think that they're going to change roles. Obviously they are all banks. Like, there are some banks you can't even go in anymore, or if you go in there, there's like 2 people. It's not necessary to have all of that stuff because everything is online and digital. So, hey, same thing. If you have your XRP, you want to take a loan out, just like a lot of these companies that are doing loans right now, just transfer a few over there. They give you the money and you're good to go. You just got to be careful with it, but yeah. It's cool. You can say people gonna hate no matter what. Yeah, that is so true, man. Yeah, it's hard to say, how this is all gonna really kind of play out, but I don't know, guys. There's a lot of misdirection. All right, a whole lot of misdirection. A lot of some of the stuff that I want to say, I don't want to say it on the stream. What I may do is I might put a link or something like that in one of my videos. Just keep your eye out. I'll probably not talk about it. If you go to the link, just check it out. Yeah. So essentially, this is all a game. All of this is a game, guys. It's not quite what you think. So anyway. That being said, you're going to be all of you that are holding XRP. Well, all of us that are holding XRP, we're probably going to be more wealthy than we've ever imagined. Okay, that's what I truly believe, and it's going to happen pretty soon. Something that has been mentioned by a few people, some of the influencers, or really mainly one influencer in the XRP community, is that by the end of next year, and this is actually what I've been told by another friend of mine, by the end of next year, XRP is going to be at a level far beyond what we can even imagine. Like, this number right here. Yeah, I mean, just think about that number. Now you really want to know, Jeff? Yeah, man, I wish I could, man. I've just really gotten some, I don't know, some crap from saying certain things on my videos, so I'm not gonna even go there. Okay, what I think about Sam I Am Insider, who said there would be a final shakeout rising to right above all-time high. Vet bro, Sam I Am is not wrong on 98% of, well, I'll say 99% of what he has to say. I'll say that. So, if you're listening to Sam I Am, you could do much worse. All right, man, that hour went quick. Jeez. Yeah, it's pretty weird, James. I mean, but it's so weird how how life turns out, right? And I look back on 2017. My life was, man, it was so different. It was so very different. Things were. Yeah, I mean, man, very, very different. And crypto comes along and changed it even more, So all I can tell you guys is that what I believe is we are in a good place. I can't guarantee that, but in my opinion, you can do much worse than being invested in XRP. So, all right, guys. I really appreciate, man, 111. I have never, ever had these many people on a stream. Definitely, that number is in order, Madison. Can we get can we get linked tonight? Now, well, okay. So Jeff, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link. I'm going to put the link in one of my videos. You're going to have to look for it. I'm sorry I have to do it that way, but this information is kind of it's kind of out there, man. I don't know how I can put it. You just judge for yourself, but look for the video. Look for the link. I'm sorry I have to do it like that, but yeah, that's it. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Next time, hey, not sure when I'm going to stream again, but if anything really important pops up, it'll be, maybe sooner than later, guys. Until next time, as they really enjoy it. Yeah, I appreciate it, XRP Hodler. So, yeah, Sean, see you later, man. Y'all have a good one, okay? Thank you for joining me. God bless.